So you're in the state of Texas and you're ready to get into security and work as a security guard. But how do you start that process? How does it work? Well, I'm here to explain all of that to you in a step-by-step process. But you need to subscribe or follow us and hit like on this video before we get started. TOPS. You're going to be dealing a lot with TOPS, which stands for Texas Online Private Security. Here you can track the status of your application for security licenses and business licenses. So make sure you have this website bookmarked on Google and create a TOPS account and have it ready before doing anything else. There are some admin fees through here that you must pay as part of the process to gain your security licenses and guard card. You will also upload documents here to support your applications. In order to work in the state of Texas as a security guard, you need to have both a security license and a guard card. You can work without a guard card. It's a type of loophole, but you must have a security license and be hired by a company so they can sponsor you for a guard card. This is allowed because sometimes it takes a while for a guard card to come in the mail. DPS. The Texas Department of Public Safety provides the following: prevent crime and terrorism, save lives and protect property, maintain public order, provide effective, efficient, and secure licensing services. So they're the ones who will officially accept, deny, and decide on your licenses. They are connected to TOPS in all your applications. You must have seen their law enforcement officers on the road or on the border pulling people over with their infamous white hood tops. But for security licenses, they process that and conduct background checks on you. Keep that in mind as you attempt to gain security licenses. Security guard licenses. First, you need to learn about the different security licenses that Texas has. There's a total of 3 levels of security. Level 1 does not exist, so skip that. Level 2 is unarmed security, meaning you cannot have a weapon, like a pistol. Level 3 is armed security, and now you can hold a weapon while on duty. Level 4 is the final security level and allows you to be a bodyguard, or known as a PPO, a personal protection officer. These courses can be done in person or online. The time for these lasts several hours or several days for each course. Level 2 can be 100% online, which can be done in a couple of hours. Level 3 is mostly online, but you must qual at the range in person. And Level 4 is partially online, but large portions of the course are in person. Some businesses and instructors may train Level 2 and Level 3 at the same time, but it will still take a few days to complete. The Texas state government does require a specific number of hours of training for each level. I highly recommend you do Level 2 online. It saves gas and time, unless you find an instructor that can knock out both 2 and 3 at the same time. Those courses are super easy to do. A middle schooler can pass them. Level 2 costs about $50. Level 3 is around $100 for online, but also more depending on the route you take, like buying ammo, renting a gun, and getting an instructor. It's around $50 to $100 extra. Level 4 is going to cost you about $350. All of these prices are from 2026 and may change in the future. Also, each business may charge different prices as well, so make sure you do your research for the best pricing and training. Once you get your Level 2 security cert, upload that and pay the admin fee on TOPS. It will then take a few weeks to get approved and sent out in the mail. Once Level 2 is approved, then you can apply for Level 3 if completed and do the same process. Again, repeat for Level 4. This is where the confusing part comes in. So technically you need a guard card to work as a security guard in Texas. However, if you completed Level 2 or up to Level 3 or 4 and you have your certificates of completions for them, you can apply for a position at a security company. You do not need a guard card to apply to a company. However, some companies require a guard card in hand because they are either too lazy to sponsor you or don't want to risk the wrath from DPS if an incident occurs. But you can work without it in the short term. Make sure you follow up with your company and TOPS for the guard card. That too takes weeks or even months to come in the mail. Make sure all documents and certificates that you obtain are stored in a secure location like a safe or file cabinet. Also, scan and download all certs onto your computer and put them in your phone file as well. Guard cards should always be on you while on duty. You can call or email TOPS for any questions related to your applications. Sometimes they're very slow at responding. Make sure businesses that offer security courses are legit and are accredited by the DPS and Texas government. Go to DBS licensing and registration website to read all requirements before applying to the security guard. You can find additional information about the process of getting your security license and laws there too. If you have any additional questions, then ask in the comments down below. Good luck on your journey to becoming a security guard in Texas. RT Invictus out.